right, thank everybody for tuning in for another Dangitbobby Podcast. Man, I got a special guest for y'all this time, man. My boy Ricky. We used to work together a while back. If y'all ever seen him wilding out on Facebook, speaking out on behalf of the fellas, you know what I'm saying? I had to get him on the show, especially for these two topics. So unfortunately, my boy Sean Smoke couldn't make it this time due to, he got work and stuff like that. We're probably gonna do another one later on this week and try to get everybody together. So without further ado, I want to introduce the big homie, Ricky. How's it going, brother?
I'm very good, man. Just relax, just chilling.
Yeah. I know before we got started, you asked me about that weather in Oklahoma, man. That shit trash. Just man. I'm
Well,
for real,
like I
bro.
told you, it's raining here, so like I said, it ain't no different. It's cool, but it's raining, so it's still uncomfortable. You know what
I
I
I
mean?
don't want no pause that rain up here. Like it's cold. When it rain, bro, it like
It's
get
snow. It's gonna
freezing
snow.
rain, and then the
Mhm.
goddamn trees get the icicles and stuff. Man,
Right.
I don't see how they got trees. They have to keep cutting them down.
Shit, that's a big rural area though. So
Yeah,
that's in the middle of the United States almost. You know what I'm saying? Because 35 would run right up, yeah, run up through there. So you know what I mean? That's the great United States. So.
yeah. All right, so on our first topic, what brought this up for me is the fact that like one, a lot of women want to know like how do they get to the point of being married to a man. In addition to that, it's a lot of women got these stipulations of what they will and will not do just because they ain't got a ring on their finger. So
Right.
this particular topic is like why your girlfriend don't do wifey shit, but then want to be married. I'm gonna let you go first on that one.
All right. Well, first I'm gonna say this. You gotta keep this in mind also, and I'm pretty sure they know, just like we know. You don't want to do wifey things in a relationship, but you're okay with giving the guy the ultimate thing, and with being with a guy and that's a child. So at the end of the day, you're doing it backwards, and then like I say, you're doing the most. I'm not even gonna say sacred, but you're doing the best, giving the man the best gift they can get from a woman that's a child first, and then you get in a relationship and you don't want to. You gotta think about it. People love quoting the Bible. A man who found a wife found a good thing, right? But the thing it really means is when a man finds you, you need to already be trained to as a wife. You got to think about it. You can't get married and then try to be a wife. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So at the end of the day, whenever you're dating somebody, you basically auditioning to show them that you're worthy of being what you ultimately want to be. Because at the end of the day, you got to think about it, bro. Men control that, or should I say, men have access to relationships and marriage. A woman can't just go find a man and tell him to marry her, or she can't just, okay, well, I'm going to focus on this and that, and then all of a sudden turn it on and go find a man. That's not how it go. At the end of the
Right.
day, we in control of that, but they don't like to do wifey things because for one, they've done it with the wrong guys for so long. 9 times out of 10, they've done it with the guys that they had kids with, or the guy that they had kid with, and it didn't turn out right. So now they feel like, well, I've done enough to where I should be appreciated, or I should say this for my husband. But you already practiced that with the wrong person. That's just like doing the right thing by somebody and receiving the wrong treatment by them. You still don't know what it feels like to be appreciated because you've done your best with the wrong person. And then, like I say, after they do that, now they don't want to do those things because, well, I've done this for a guy, I've done that for a guy, and now you're in a place where you down yourself as far as the outcome of what you're getting in. And a lot of times they go into relationships, they don't go in good faith.
Right.
It's always what's gonna happen bad, or what happened to them last time, but they don't want to be alone in that manner. You can't be like that. You gotta, if you're going into something that you want, and 9 times out of 10 you've chosen what you're about to go into, you need to be ready for what you sign up for. You know what I mean? But
Right.
but like I say, that's the main reason why they don't want to do wifey thing because they've done the wrong thing. I mean, they've done the right thing with the wrong person for so long.
Right.
You
And
know?
I
Yeah.
know a lot of people that, saying like talk to me about these particular subjects. My my zodiac sign, my sign just shows from the jump. Cause the first thing I'm gonna tell somebody, take your time. A lot of times, man, like it be so many signals that you get when you with the wrong person that
That's right.
look, and like you say, you
Right.
doing all the right things.
For the wrong person.
They done already showed you who they is, but yet
The
you
more
keep traveling
morals,
down
the
that road
morals.
thinking it like
Right.
you finna change them because they finna see what you got going on, this, that, and the third. And it's like, nah, it ain't gonna work like that. They ain't already showed you. If you don't like it, then that was your sign to go ahead and
That was your cue to say yes or no, you know?
right.
Yeah.
Addition to that, I look at it in a different logic as well. When you go put in an application for a job, you know what I'm saying? The signs are the requirements in order to have that job. You see what I'm saying?
Right. To get,
Correlate.
or should you say to get what you want, if that's the case, you
Right,
know?
right.
In
So
that sense,
if you
yeah.
feel like that you can fulfill everything that this man is asking and you willing to do that, then ain't no sense you get in the relationship and then be like, well, I ain't finna do all this because I ain't got no ring on it. No, you have to do all of this in order for you to advance in your job to get a manager, to
That's right.
these degrees and stuff like that, to be a CEO of a company, all these hoops and stuff you got to jump through in order to be a business. Like, that's the same thing in a relationship. You might as well make your mind up whether you want to be with this person for the rest of your life or not. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
If you
Right.
if you make that decision to like, you know what, this gonna be the one for me. I'm gonna go ahead and be what I'm supposed to be because in the end, I want to be with this person for the rest of my life. So with that being said, ain't no sense you cutting no corners, saying you not finna do this and you not finna do that because you ain't got no ring on your finger. You ain't got there yet. Apparently, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got there yet. So
Right.
I don't be understanding. And then, like you were saying before, like they doing all the right thing with the wrong person. All right, so you also mentioned like they doing stuff backwards. So this all correlates together. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
if you didn't want to be in a relationship with this man, why are we laying down with him with no condom?
That's right. I'm gonna tell you, but listen to this. I'm gonna tell you why. Think about it. Okay, if two people having sex, right, they both are getting a fulfillment. So at the end of the day, that woman is still getting something out of it. See what I'm saying? But when it comes to her having to perform and give a man what, you know what I'm saying, he may deserve or whatever, what she think he would need or whatever, it's a problem because now you got to do something out of your comfort zone to be able to for a person to appreciate you. Like I said, two people can they never have sex because it feels good to both. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But then again, I'm gonna tell you why. Another thing too, a lot of women feel like sex is a reward or a goal for a man, and it's not, because it's not rare. It's not a rare thing. You see what I'm saying? But for somebody to take you and make you a wife and things of the nature, that's rare.
Right.
You know, you got to keep in mind, a lot of women don't know, especially Black women, 1 out of 4 Black women are going to get married. 1 out of 4. And then again, it's 2 million more women than it is men. So I be telling women, if you want this man, you want a good man, you need to start listening to a man, not other women. Don't let them tell you not to do this, not to do that, because your mama, 9 times out of 10, your mama was lonely. She still is lonely. She gonna tell you that. You're gonna tell your daughter that. Then your daughter gonna keep repeating that cycle. That's why I just think it's important for women to listen to men, because that's who you trying. That's who you trying to attract. That's who you trying to be with for the rest of your life. You need to listen to men.
You can't listen to an NFL player trying to get in the NBA. They ain't gonna work.
What you gotta think about it too. A lot of times it comes down to a lot of people want people that's not on their level, dog. They always want somebody who's better than the last, and they not better than that person's last. You see what I'm saying? That's why you always hear people say, "Well, people I want don't want me," and vice versa. Yeah, because you're not what they want. And a lot of people won't think about. Okay, prime example. Okay, a woman have kids with a guy. And she had kids with a guy, and she started talking to this new guy, Now she wants this new guy to perform better than the man that she gave a child to.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You want him to come in and wow you and razzle dazzle, whatever you want to call it. Then the guy before that, your standards weren't even where they supposed to be with him. But you want me to come in and please you. Meanwhile, you're gonna try to put me on this calculated action course or whatever for when you're gonna do this and do that. You don't want to show me that you could be a wife. How am I gonna make you a wife if I don't know if you can be one?
Right.
That's just like training. If on a job, you go to the job to train so they can see if you're fit for the job. To see if you're fit for them to pay you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Think about it. The same process and the same concept applies to anything in life. From washing your car, you got a process you got to go through. Anything with charity, anything, it's stuff you have to go through, bro, in order to receive something. So you want me to make you my wife, but you're gonna tell me that you don't want to show me that you could be my wife. At the end of the day, women don't understand that men, they decide on whether you're going to be a wife or even a girlfriend. They decide on that. Prime example, you got people who stay in relationships for 12, 13, 9, 8 years. You know why? For one, women don't like to start over, so they're okay with what they're used to. Second, the man is in control of it. They waiting on him. They waiting on him to tell you, I'm gonna marry you. That's why they be like that. Because women know men have control. And that's why you hear women always say, well, he ain't tell me we was together. Shit, I don't, you know what I'm saying? That because they already know that you as a man, you got control over whether it's gonna be a relationship or not, or marriage or not. But they don't understand it because they feel like they are the ultimate prize. And at the end of the day, you need to be trying to make the guy that you want you. That's the main thing. Because at the end of the day, you only need one. So who you gonna do it for? You already gave this man. You already gave this man that you apparently didn't know a kid. Now you hate him because you had a kid with him, and you saw all, like you said, all the red flags. His morals messed up. You see, he didn't take it. Whatever the case may be, you've seen all this, but you overlooked it because you liked him. You liked them so much, you know what I'm saying? So you overrule all that, and then you get with somebody who will want to marry you, and you got all this stuff going on in your head, man. I ain't fit to show him. I ain't fit to do wife it. At the end of the day, if a woman move in with a man, she's going to want him to be able to take care of her, and if she got kids, her and her kids.
Right.
No matter what, if they move together, that is going to be the expectation. If he can't hold it down, she's not gonna hold him down.
Right.
Straight up. But that's the concept all the way. And that's why I say, you know, man, it's hard dating because everybody feel like somebody owed them something. They feel like they've had so much bad and they received so much bad that now it's time for good and they're not settling. And the thing about it though, time ain't on women's side, bro. You see a lot of women 30, 35 plus talking about, I want more kids. Baby, you don't even know if you can carry kids like you used to when you was 27, 20. You don't even know that. So that's why I think it's very important. For real. That's because they be at high risk. That's a fact. You know, but at the end of the day, I say, if you want to be a wife, if a woman want to be a wife, why she ain't trying to please this man that could possibly marry her? Okay, you like him so much. Why not show that man you want to take it to the next level so he can know you serious about going to the next level? Because at the end of the day, like I say, that man is in control of their next step, no matter how they see it. Yeah, you can have sex all day long. You can get a new guy to deal with you and all that, but is he gonna marry you? If you want to get married, listen to that man. See what's going on. Find out what that man like. Because at the end of the day, he's going to be in control of the start and the finish of that marriage, dog.
Right. That's real. Addition to that, man, I want to end that topic off on this note, man. Women, I want you all to understand that the listening part is imperative.
Very important. I'm telling you, not pertaining to control. Don't think of it as control. It's about cooperating. That's what it comes down.
You know what I'm saying? Like when y'all having those deep conversations or you hearing certain things, like pay attention to that, like involve yourself in that. It'd be the first
Right.
to yell out, "Oh, I need communication, this and that, and the third." But then when he say something about something that's important, you tuned out, like you
Mhm.
other stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, you on Atlanta hip hop or whatever that little show is.
They don't care. They don't be caring because people are selective of what they could make vital to themselves. They selective when it comes to it. They're gonna care about what they want to care about. You know.
Yeah. So with that being said, it's like just pay attention, listen. That will open up the communication, because like
Right.
different between motherfucker hearing some shit and listening like you comprehending what's going on, you picking up
That's right.
context clues of what's important, and then at that point you can base a conversation off of it. That's going to open up your communication, and at that point we can have a conversation about what is it that he want in order to move to the next level. He can be, you know what I'm saying, borderline struggling financially. He may have some things that's been holding him back for a while. He may be lacking motivation on certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be that ultimate push. And I want women to understand that that's the power that they have. It's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of men, when they get in a situation, they think about what I'm finna do this for. Is there
Mm-hmm.
any reason I have to do this other than I like it, I love it, or I just
Mm-hmm.
want to? And
That's right.
it come down to like whether I just want to fuck, I want to be successful, I want to make this money, I don't, I want to go here, I want to go there. It's real simple. And y'all make
Yep. Right. Because he gonna put forth effort to whatever his motive is. I'm serious.
exactly. And
Every time.
she's that motivation,
Right.
you know, you're gonna drive them to success. So
Right.
hopefully they pick up on them gems on that one, bro.
Like I say, you know for a fact, they think I'm this mean guy on Facebook. I'm not mean. I'm just honest about it. You know. And like I said, you're gonna have some women who can't handle it. Daddy never told them, so it's bad. Or daddy always
That if
told
the
them.
daddy was there.
Right. That's what I would say. And if the daddy was there, that's if he was there. And if he was there, daddy always gonna tell you what the right thing, but he's not gonna tell you what's really going on or how it's gonna really play out. He's gonna tell you everything you deserve and all. That's fine. But at the end of the day, you gotta compete. First of all, you gotta compete with other women on the same thing that you want. So if you want that certain man you better come with it. You're gonna have to, because there's other women that doing the same thing as you, probably more, look better, got better attitudes. You know what I'm saying? More, just it's always better for us. All bullshit aside, because
Right,
at the end of the day, we the ones that pick. We
right,
the ones that pick. So we always gonna have different options. You know.
right.
At the end of the day, our money is what's gonna get us what we want. But all bullshit aside, no matter how you see it. You could be the nicest man, whatever. If you ain't got the money to take care of no woman, she ain't gonna be with you. I'm telling
Already.
you, no matter what nobody say, money don't matter. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. Have some kids and be broke and tell me how much money don't matter. Straight up.
Exactly.
You know? Straight
Exactly.
up.
All right. So like I said, man, hopefully they pick up on that. Hopefully that's, you know what I'm saying, some good positivity,
Right.
some lessons learned in that, and they can take that and try to move on. We help somebody with that one. So on this next topic, man, this a personal one with me. Um, I'm not lying. I'm not lying on multiple levels.
Like I said, I may be able to help you, bro, because hey,
Right.
you know.
So the situation is baby mamas making baby daddy's life hell after they split up. Now, personally, I don't really put my business out there, but I gotta share.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know,
I
I
got, I
know.
gotta, I gotta share this one with the people, just a little bit of it. So
Okay.
my thing is, what's it been like 12, 11, 10? I don't know. It's been a decade almost.
Oh, have old here.
Me
Yeah.
and my baby moms split up. I had enough. You know what I'm saying? So when we split, when I tell you every week, every month, it was some fucking bullshit. I
Right.
want you to sign your rights over to the kids.
Right.
I'm gonna put you on child support. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing this. You ain't doing that. That ain't good enough. Why I can't get this when I want it? Like, just consistently strip
Yeah.
the
Try to
fuck out. Now,
she was living somewhere else, trying to conduct what you do so she can live where she
all type of shit. Now,
yeah.
now I come to find out the shit I went through, that's basic. Right. That ain't shit. Now, I no names.
Right.
Some brothers that's going through some shit. The window of the house been broken out. They done put the car on flat. They done messed up the income tax money.
No.
Up at the job. They didn't embarrass you on Facebook and social media, period. They didn't drug your name through the mud so bad.
Right.
The fact that, like, even when you took time to yourself to just kick it back and chill, and you finally found that one you thought you can kick it with out the blue, she know every little thing that went on between you and your baby mama. My question is, why is it that they have to try to make this man life hell on fucking earth just because y'all no longer together and y'all had a baby together? Like, can somebody answer that for me?
All right, I'm gonna say this first. Think about this, okay? When you with this woman and you have a child, everything is fine, everything's accepted and things of that nature because you with her. But when you break up with her, now she feel like, well, since you leaving, she already feel like your money, your time, and everything for to go to somewhere to somebody else. So now she got to make sure that she get what she needs so she can take care of your child, even if you're still taking care of the child, but she's still making an issue without being able to see your money and see where it's going. You see what I'm saying? And you got to think about it, bro. If a child is involved, man, and a woman is left, I don't care if the guy's rich, whatever, she's going to always go for the pockets, bro. Every time. You could be poor. Think about it. You got women right now that have men on child support. She know he never worked when she was with him. She know he ain't going to work, and you still got him on child support, still not getting help. Why? Because anger. It's anger. I want to see him go to jail. All that. And they know that's what's going to happen, but they'll make it about him not taking care of child. Okay, that's not happening, fine. But you're still not receiving anything, you're still not getting help. So now you're okay with seeing the kid's dad, be taken to jail or license suspended, all kind of penalties go against you, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, and you gotta think about it, a lot of women, you'll not be with them and they'll have a kid they'll get with another nigga and still make your life miserable.
Boy,
when I tell you, not a happy person.
I know somebody in that situation, and when me and Sean was working at the payday, like I said, I ain't giving out no names.
Right.
This brother came to me and asked for a payday loan, and he was working in the oil field. When I tell you he was making an easy $3,000 every week, and cuz only seen about $600 to $800 on a check behind some child support, bro. And she was living with a whole nother dude.
That's how I go, bro.
So
that's how I go.
And then that correlates.
You gotta think about it, Bobby. A woman gonna put the man that she like and that the guy that she's with and that she like in the best position while she's dealing with him. You see what I'm saying? That's what they're gonna do. That's what's gonna happen. Long as you're with her, everything is fine. Everything is cool. But when you leave, it's time to make your life miserable because, okay, you not with me no more. Or if a dude leave with a baby, I understand they leave it with a baby, don't take care of the baby. But, like I say, if you taking care of your kid, man, and you still dealing with that, that's because you're not with her. And 9 times out of 10, she know what type of dude you is. That's why she got with you in the first place, because she know you're going to get off your ass. Like that guy you just mentioned, she know he get up and work. So that, like what I just said a minute ago, when you leave them, they going to go for your pockets first, no matter what. That's going to be first. They can't get that. Next after that, they going to go for it. They're going to go to actually, they don't mind having you locked up. They don't mind having you not existing. Because you got to think about it, it's so much that they can depend on to where they don't need you. Seriously.
Man.
They really are handicapped, but they don't see that as a problem because if you got that going on, you got to think about it. If I can make you stay gone or out of the way, I can receive so much stuff. But if you come back, they can take it away from me. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, but this is an ongoing thing, especially for us Black people, bro. We have issues with babies and baby mamas and all that. First of all, a lot of guys like to go and have sex with women who are already messed up, bro, financially or mentally, whatever. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I said, we'll go have sex with her, have a kid with her. And now we're in a situation with this person who was miserable before we met them, when we met them, and after they left, they still miserable. So they're gonna make your life miserable. You see what I'm saying? Regardless, you can take care of your child if you want to, but if a person is like that, bro, you can't change that. Because at the end of the day, like I say, once you leave, that concern for you as the child's father is not as vital to them, bro. It's not as vital. You're not that important because you're not in this household. You're not paying my bills. You're not paying my car. No, you're not doing none of that. So you just need to do what the hell I tell you to do, basically.
Right. And they feel like, oh, because the child with me, I got the upper hand because I can use this against you, this, and the third. Let me go ahead and give the game out real quick. All right, so whenever you split up with your baby moms and she want to hit you with the little child support, blah, blah, whatever, there's two ways to deal with it. One, you can go do it your damn self.
Right.
And then that way you got all control that you need. Hey, look, this is what I can make, this is what I can give. She's doing this, blah, and the third. I want to go get this out the way. All right. Secondly, when you get hit with the papers, read it. Okay? So because this was me. You feel me? I read the paper and they cut whatever the price was, damn near half, just on some if you're already doing other shit that you're supposed to be doing, which is like
ain't no need to get this person all that.
Yeah, right. Healthcare for the child. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That ain't that. I can do that. I can afford that. And then you're gonna take the little few hundred or whatever. That way I ain't got to worry about you. You see what I'm saying? And then if she really still cutting up after all that shit, then you go ahead and get joint custody. She ain't gonna like this shit because she out with you. Now she gotta pay child support. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So right. Like that's if it get that bad. But my addition to that, I want to make sure that we mention this. Let's make sure, especially to our Black men and women, man, look, when y'all get ready to split up, make sure that y'all on the same terms.
On the same page, please, because
a very clear.
Everything you do is going to affect that child in the middle, no matter what you think.
Right. And let's make sure like we set boundaries and all it should be surrounded around the child. I'm gonna come to this day. I'm gonna go do this, that, and third. And if you say it, men, please do it. Women, if you say you're gonna do it, do it. Regardless whether the other one is slacking or not, because at the end of the day, man, like two wrongs ain't gonna never make it right. I ain't never seen a motherfucker make two left and go right. I ain't seen that shit yet.
You ain't never seen minus equal plus in your life.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So in addition to that, man, it's like when y'all having that conversation, that need to be the basis of it. In addition to that, we need to make sure that y'all understand why y'all splitting up. Okay, look, this is what I can't do. This is what's going on. It's too much for me to deal with. I got to go. When that conversation is had, shit, y'all may actually end up being able to work shit out and then move forward. Right. But if you
like you saying, well, a lot of people not transparent with other people. That's the problem.
Right.
They're not honest. They're not upfront. They're not none of that, you know, because people always so mad. They're always so mad. They're always so mad, man. If it ain't the past they're mad about, it's the present. It always, bro. It's crazy.
Man, I use this logic on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? Whenever this man or woman fuck up, cheat, whatever the case may be, it was going on between baby mama, baby daddy, y'all broke up, or she not doing this and he not doing that, and then you trying to move forward and now you can talk about stuff in the past. You cannot drive forward looking in your rearview mirror. You can't, because you got to see what's coming ahead. You see what I'm saying? And you're gonna consistently crash trying to make it down a path you don't even know where you're going. But so focus on what didn't happen back here. You carrying it with you everywhere that you go. That shit got to stop. We have to have a better mindset. Like we have to have a forward thinking, more driven, passion, things that we're supposed to be doing.
Right. We really need to just focus on getting better. Like everybody loves saying, well, nobody's perfect, that's fine. But that don't make no excuse for you to get better. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's not an excuse, you got to try to get better every day, not try to be perfect, But then again, like I say, we pick who is or who isn't cooperative. We do. We be knowing. Some people you can't talk to, but people get in a relationship with people that they know don't communicate well. They know that those people they don't believe in being responsible and things of that nature, but they get with them because they like them. They like some things about them. But at the end of the day, I feel like if you're trying to move somewhere or go somewhere with somebody, bro, you need to be focusing on some stuff that really matters, and you need to focus on the thing that you're gonna have to deal with while dealing with that person on a consistent basis.
Man, it's just I really hate to see people going through it, and like. Right. My thing is like my question to the women is like, when you decide to do all this, what are you really getting out of it? Because I mean, most of them, they keep the child from the father, but you want the child to have a father. But if he ain't doing everything that you asking him to do, it's like all because meet the requirements and shit. Like,
but that's because the kid is used as collateral.
And
I got something in between.
Don't do that. Right. You're right. That's just right.
That's like you gotta think about it. That's just like two people on the outside of you, and they holding something over your head, and they throwing it back and forth over your head. Throwing back and forth, you can't get it. You see what I'm saying?
Like a damn dog.
But that's because they know how vital a child is when it comes to two people. A woman know, trust me. That's what they mean when they say somebody using what you love against you.
Always.
It will happen like that, man. Like I said, you can be great. We can want to see your child, but like you say, if it's a already pre-programmed ultimatum. If you don't do what I need you to do, this is what you're not gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. That's how it is, man. But then again, like but I'm gonna tell you where they come from. They come from their parents. I'm telling you, come from mom and them. They come from that's people do what they taught, man. Because you don't know nothing until you learn it. You feel
right?
It? You don't know it until you learn it. So at the end of the day, that's all that stuff be taught, man. It's passed on down, passed on. They didn't have a daddy, and they fine with their kid not having that because they mama did what they mama supposed, but they don't realize that they mama fucked up or their mama been lying to them. Just like our parents lied to them. That's why everything's so fucked up now, man. That's why you got these, like I said, that's why you got these older women telling these younger women all this bullshit. Now these younger women sad, lonely, niggas ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got all this music like that, because those people that's presenting the music, family raised them the same. Like it never stops. It's like a fucking hamster in a wheel. You're just running in place, but you see where you're trying to go. You want to get there, but you just can't fucking get there. That's how shit go now, man. It's just you running in place. It's just happening again. Just like problem is that if you trace a circle, that motherfucker gonna connect every time you go around. Same way. It ain't gonna change shape. It ain't none of that. But like I said, but that's how we make our life cycle, because we taught it and we think it's the right way. Like you gotta think about it, bro. You got people who think it's okay to struggle. And it's not. It's not okay. That doesn't make you. You know what I'm saying? So you want to live 70% of your fucking life sad, miserable, and struggling, and then you want to live the other 30% fucking happy. You done wasted half of your goddamn life struggling and getting by and like you say, having kids and kids struck. That ain't ideal, man. But you okay with not having a man around because you angry. At the end of the day, that child needs that man more than you. Since you don't want a man, that kid needs a man more than you. Because in 2021, 2022, You can't raise no child by yourself. You don't make enough money for one goddamn thing. And then again, you don't have the most structure. It's got to come from both parents, bro, in order for the shit to work. Especially you got a little boy. It's got to come from both parents. It's got to come from both parents, bro, because the world, if you want the world to teach them, go ahead. If you want the world to raise them, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? You can't send them to school no more because the teachers are young. A lot of them don't got kids. A lot of them tired of their kids. So you send them to school. You don't have those role models in school no more. So you can't rely on them. Your mama and them still hanging out. Your mama don't fuck with you because you done got on her nerves. Now she won't watch the kids. Now they ain't around grandma. You see what I'm saying? But you know I'm not bullshit because that's how that shit be. You can't get no babysitter. Mama don't want to fuck with you. It's all that stuff play a part, bro, and the parents and how people raise, bro. I'm serious, man, because it ain't no respect no more. It's no, people aren't positive, bro, when they going into situations. And then a lot of times people go deal with people and they're not in good faith when they go deal with people, man, at all. Expecting bad. They expect bad and they want to give out bad, but they want good to happen to them because they feel like they're so special. It's like they're so special. Nothing's supposed to happen to me, but everything's supposed to go my way. At the end of the day, bro, when you got kids involved, bro, you got to do what's best for your child's mentality. You can take care of them, buy them all them clothes, that's fine. But you need both of them parents, bro, because I'm going to tell you like this. A lot of women don't know, and they may not agree, but it's a proven fact. It's proven that men are better parents, the better parent than the mom. For real. I'm telling you, it's proven that they can look it up, find. See, Bob, I look up this kind of stuff. I read this stuff. This type of stuff interests me. But they don't know that. But everybody want to be strong. They need to get out of being independent so much and start being interdependent. Get with a man that's gonna put you in the right place. Get with a man, or better, if you got kids, see what's going on with your child's father. Okay, y'all ended it off bad or whatever. But see what's going on with that one last time, because at the end of the day, we know it's hard out here dating. You ain't fit to get nothing better than what you had, all bullshit aside. Because at the end of the day, Bobby, straight up, a lot of women don't understand, when you got a child, cuz that shit take points off you, man. For real. You got to think about it. If I told you it was 2 million more women than men, so you mean to tell me that, okay, you have a kid with another guy, you meet another guy. That man that you're trying to get or whatever you're trying to find interest in, he got all these other women he could choose from. You see what I'm saying? For real. But they don't understand that because they think they special. You not. It's too many. And that's why I said, man, if a kid is involved, bro, that shit is very important, man, to have both of them parents. No matter what you got going on, stay connected to that other parent. Because you got to remember, at the end of the day, with their child, it's DNA involved from both of y'all. That new nigga ain't gonna do what daddy care about. He's not gonna do it. He'll do it on the strength of you because of what you give him as a woman. But at the end of the day, that DNA is a factor, bro. That man gonna care for that child in a different manner. So that's why I feel like it's very important that both of the parents are involved. Okay, fine. It didn't work out, but still stay connected with that man or that kid's father pertaining to the child, because that child is going to build trust in who their connections with, and your DNA is going to be much stronger than the bond of the person trying to create. For real, no matter what.
Yeah, so all that being building and all that extra shit, man, I might as well just cut that out, because you still going to have to deal with him regardless. You might as well, all right, look, ain't working out right now. Maybe down the road somewhere, y'all probably get together, whatever the fuck the case may be. You see what I'm saying? Right. But cut all that silly shit out, man.
Got to, man.
You slicing cuz ties for what? And then turn around, watch this, Ricky. Then turn around and need a motherfucking ride to the store.
but tell you, but that's that emotional decision making. It's real, it's personal. I'm mad right now, and I'm so mad. I gotta do something so I can feel better. But damn, I need this person but that's how they create it, man. It is. But at the end of the day, people don't think about, can a person do what you're doing to them? Can they do it to you? Can they do it to you? Are you okay with it? People don't think like that when they mad. When people get mad, they think they the baddest. They think they the toughest. But at the end of the day, you gotta be smarter than your anger, you know? Cause okay, say prime example. You go slash your tire, he come out shoot your ass. Now what?
That ain't funny, but it's, you know what I'm saying?
You come out shoot your ass, but he wrong. Come on, man. For real though, cause you don't.
That ain't funny, but it's funny. But you know, man, like, and then what you gonna do then? Y'all get in the whole confrontation out here in these streets behind shit. Now the child ain't got no parents.
And he take care of your ass, and now your kid. See what I'm saying? Now your kid don't know. That's why I say I think it's very important. And if women watching this or they're gonna watch this, whatever, bro, try to be right with that man that you got a child with, because at the end of the day, I'm telling you, man, these other niggas and all that. A lot of women don't know, be like, when a man becomes a stepfather or whatever, because I tell them quick, if he your boyfriend ain't no stepfather, I don't give a damn how much you like him. He ain't married to you. But when the man becomes a stepfather, he's investing in a child that he may not get a return from, or he may be investing in a child that's going to benefit the baby daddy. So that shit's important. And that's, I ain't gonna lie about it, it's kind of hard for me. Like I say, it's tough for me to date a woman. But I ain't gonna even say date. It's tough for me to look to get married to a woman that I don't have a child with, because if I ain't got no DNA associated with that child, and like I said a minute ago, if I invest in that kid or whatever, what's my return? I could invest in that kid until they turn 20 to 24. You know who benefiting off that shit? Their daddy. Their daddy that had the kid. You know what I'm saying? For real. A lot of guys don't think about that like that. Because once you start investing money to them step kids, bro, you got to remember, if that mama leave your ass, all that shit you invested in going with her. A lot of guys got to keep that shit in mind before they be happy to do that, because it's fine for a woman to accept you being a stepdad because she has help. She has an example thing, like I say, if she get mad and leave you, all that you invested in is leaving with her. It's gone. And that's why I think it's very important when a man have a child, stay in your fucking child life. Seriously. Because at the end of the day, that child gonna decide whether your ass go to the nursing home or not. Straight up.
Right.
Straight up.
I just man, during Christmas, man, I just took a 300-mile drive from here to Dallas to meet with them on Christmas, because my son's birthday on December 26th.
Right.
After Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I try to keep my word to him, man. If I say I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna be there regardless whatever the case may be. Right. You know what I'm saying? God bless me with, position of, having a better job and shit like that. And, shit been on the up and up. Still getting hit with child support, but I ain't tripping.
But I'm gonna tell you about something about that. I got a lot of friends on that, man. But Bobby, you can't. Yeah, right. It's fine, but you can't spend money you can't see either.
There you go.
You can't spend money you can't see, so it's fine. But at the end of the day, thank God, all bullshit aside, men are in a better position to make more money. You can make more money by how you apply yourself. That's what I did. All bullshit aside, because what I did changed my family life, changed my life, everybody, my mom, like everybody. But I'm just saying, you have the opportunity to make more money. But that's why I say, even though that is in place, man, you can't let it phase, because at the end of the day, you still got to be a man, bro. No matter, because you
already
right now they against you and she's against you. So you're gonna have to figure out how you gonna fight, man. For real, bro. I'm just being real with you. And all bullshit aside, you could have been one of the baby dads who ain't got shit going on. Your cell phone could have been off. You couldn't have been doing this, and you couldn't have been in a place back. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Think about all that, bro. You gotta take all that, bro, as an example of hard work. If you work hard, you know you're gonna be all right. But think about this though. She can't retire off that in 18. She can't retire off that money, man.
Man, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. I looked into the situation of these bitter baby mamas a little bit deeper. So for all y'all baby mamas out there, check this out. When you at the point where you getting the child support, but the baby daddy is putting in more time and money into the child than you getting out that child support.
That's how.
Hey, hold on. Check this out. You want to know why they don't want to take them off? Although they should and they want to, because they can't afford to take care of the child themselves.
But in
addition to that,
That's why I told you that it is a proven fact that the man is a better parent than that mom.
Man, and then on top of that, like what really be holding them down is the fact that like they be dependent on the government so much that, okay, like I told you about reading the child support paper, the father to cut the price in half, man. You go ahead and get the medical insurance on the baby. That'll cut the price out. You gotta pay that. You're gonna pay the little money for the child support. You still got birthdays and haircuts and all the other stuff that's coming up. All right, but the baby mama don't want to take you off, although you well off now, because she can't afford health insurance. You know what I'm saying? Can't afford like taking her back and forth to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Because all that shit gonna get cut off.
Well, hold on, before let me say this. You gotta think about, okay, you got people who go to school. It's fine to go to school, get a degree, all that. But you're only gonna make so much money. You're not gonna get rich. You're not gonna have all this money. So, you know, you trying to take from somebody else and have what you want, it ain't gonna end well, because at the end of the day, you don't make enough money. You got to think about what the average income is here. The average income here for a single person, bro, is $21,000. For a couple, it's $45,000. That is nothing. You want to have kids? If you want to have kids, bro, you don't make enough money to raise. You don't make enough money to raise a family. So at the end of the day, but that's why the government is involved, because look, if we can get you to sign up for our program, we can make money off of that guy that you have a kid with, him working, and then we can make money off the program that we had you signed up with. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, but that's how it's designed, man. I'll tell you, that's how it's designed. It is.
Yeah. So, like I said, man, once again, for all the women that's out there, like, you can see there's so many different angles so many different tangibles that's attached to this aggression and anger that you holding towards this man, and all he want to do is be there for the child. And even the ones that don't want to be there for the child, I mean, the time spent with the child is worth more than any dollar that
it's gonna always be worth more, because if her ass die, she not gonna be able to fucking gauge the time that you spend with the kid. And at the end of the day, that kid don't remember nothing you do. That kid remember who you are and how you do it with them. Seriously.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So you're messing the child's life up.
I'm trying to tell you.
Every time you go out there and slash a tie, every time you show up on the nigga job, every time you go break a window, every time to slander the name out in the streets and on social media and stuff like that. All that's gonna get back to the child. How the child supposed to feel now when they get older and they out in the streets and, you know, and stuff like that. Then they got to hear about all this crazy stuff that their
mama was doing to their dad. But end of the day, when you gotta think about it, when they do that to the men becomes more and more distant. They're gonna become more and more distant. That's what, and they be like, I don't know why that nigga stepped out of child life. You need to find out why, because, dude, if you doing that type of stuff to a person, what you think they gonna do? And I hear some people be like, well, if you want your kids, fight for them. They don't understand. It has to be so much stuff wrong with the female in order for a man to even get his kid. It's got to be so much the condition of the living conditions, finance, like so much stuff got to play a big part in somebody just getting a kid. Like, it don't work like that. And the thing about it, women know that. They know that. I know a girl right now, I'm gonna say no name. She's a sweet girl or whatever. But her son, her son dad took the son from her. He's not taking care of well, but he won because the living conditions are better for the kid than with her. You see what I'm saying? And she right now in the process of trying to get her kid back, but she got to put herself in a good place to have the things or the necessities that the child needs in order to have the child in the presence. You see what I'm saying? So like I say, it's so many factors, you know what I mean, that kind of stuff. So that's why I'll bullshit aside, man. They may think I'm mean with them on Facebook, but I'm all for family. I'm all for women, but I'm not for ignorance. You see what I'm saying? I'm not at all. I don't give a damn what gender. I don't care about that. But at the end of the day, I'm all for all that. You know, but like I say, man, we living in a time where everybody's handicapped in so many ways, bro. From thinking to from learning. It's just people are handicapped in so many ways. They can't advance because Nobody don't want to work now. Nobody don't want to work hard. Nobody don't want to figure out on their own, man. You know, and that's why they say they're gonna use you as a black man as an example of we're gonna make your ass go to work and we're gonna let a benefit off them. Meanwhile, we're gonna receive money from you and from the programs that don't have people enrolled in it. That's how they receive money, man.
Straight up. But man, look, bro, I really appreciate you jumping on here. We definitely gonna do this again, man.
Yeah, man.
But
Hey, you need to find out when Sean ass gonna be on here, dude. Like I said, because
man, he probably be on here this weekend because like it be tough because I be trying to wheel myself out that bed, bro, because I be working 6 days a week. Sometimes. Right. So like I think I'm gonna be off this weekend, so I'll probably try to do it on Sunday or something like that.
Man. Okay, well I say I'll be available because I don't get back on the road till Monday. So, but I got to go to Oklahoma Saturday. But like I say, I've been in a hotel room on Sunday. So, just let me know, man. And like I say, man, I appreciate the opportunity, man, to actually talk to some people, man, and clear it up with them and get them to understand, man. Hey, you got to start thinking now, man. You got to start thinking now, bro. You have
Straight
to.
Up.
You got to start thinking.
Up. But like I said, once again, brother, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Got the recording down and everything. So, hey, man, you have a great day, brother. And like I said, we're going to do it again real soon, all right?
I'm down for it, bro. So appreciate you, bro.
All right.